Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is what you need to know right now. So what messages does Spirit have to give you in the moment? Before I get started, I always send out some healing, so take a deep breath with me. I'm having some trouble with my throat. Don't know why. But anyway, bear with me. I'll get it out. Pile 1, we have the Beloved. Pile 2, the Blade. Pile 3, the Child. And pile 4, the Circle. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, take a moment. Pick the pile you are most drawn to. Maybe I should start over and clear my throat or something. All right, it's okay. Yeah, pick the pile you're most drawn to, and I'll get started with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, here we go. You have Temperance, 3 Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Something is really crazy. And I said, do you want me to give these messages or not? Yes or no? They said yes. So they have to let me get through this. Hello, help me out. Okay. Sorry. All right. So it looks like some happiness is coming in for you, which is really good. But it feels like you need to get ready for change. It kind of feels like you've been maybe at a crossroads or just kind of waiting, maybe planning but not really moving, maybe making connections but really not using those connections. I don't know. There's something here about being at a crossroads. And I think that like you're ready to make a move. I think you are. I think that you're going to bring in some happiness, but I do feel like it's something that you have to take action towards. Like you have to do something. Like you have to get moving. You have to get yourself unstuck. You got to stop waiting. You know, Temperance is saying, get ready for the change. Be patient, but I think that time's over. I think it's like now's the time you need to start trying different things. You know, sometimes 9 of Wands is about trying different things. You know, not giving up, is seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. Just keep going, keep trying. So I think that's kind of what you got to do right now. I think that you've waited long enough. So that's what I'm getting from it. So let's get some more cards. Hang on, I'm going to take a drink. Maybe that'll help. Hang on one second. All right, I don't know what's going on, but they're telling me to keep going, so I'm going to keep going. You're just going to have to bear with me if I keep getting these. I don't even know what it is. Honor and respect will come to you. Crown. All right. So it's saying like if you try something, like something's going to work, and that you will, you know, be looked up to, or you will be like, people will think that you did a good job, or you're doing the right thing. You will get the respect that you want, and you're climbing towards success. So whatever you do is, you know, you are going to find something that's going to make you successful. I just think that you have to start climbing. That's all. That's kind of what it feels like for me. So, Colette, she who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, and insight. All right. So let's look up Colette. Colette says, this card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. When you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of those rare souls who see at a glance exactly what you're experiencing. You will recognize the knowing souls like Colette by the empathetic depth in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. So, again, I'm not really feeling like you're depressed or anything. You could be. But what I'm feeling more is like you've kind of just been stuck. So, maybe you need to ask your friends, like, what are you stuck at? Are you stuck being single and not finding anybody you want to date? Well, maybe you should, ask your friends if they know anybody who's single. They could, set up a meeting with, or, some kind of an outing. Reach out to people. If you're looking for a job, same thing. See if anybody's companies are hiring. Ask. Put it out there on social media. Don't be ashamed. So it's like, just kind of, be open to, put yourself out there. Make yourself a little bit vulnerable. Reconciliation. Well, somebody might be coming back. Somebody might be coming back in your life. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be an ex, like an ex person. It could be like an ex relationship. It could be a friend who, you don't talk to anymore. Or, maybe a coworker that you're going to start working with again. It feels like you're going to be reunited with someone. And it's a happy reconciliation. Reunion. Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. All right. So, whatever it is that you're at a crossroads about, whatever it is that you need to start taking action towards, let's get rid of the rest of the distractions and focus on it. All right? You have a goal to complete here. We got to get you unstuck. We got to get you moving. We got to get you start to climb into that ladder of success. So, forget about the housework. Forget about the electronics or social media. Forget about that. Focus on what you need to do. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness. So this will help you figure out what you need to do, right? If you quiet the mind, you quiet the chaos, the desperation, and you figure out what you should do. You get these inspired ideas. And some of them may work and some of them may not, but it doesn't matter. As long as you're taking action, you're making steps forward. Because eventually you'll figure it out. Eventually you'll find your happiness. Sometimes life is a numbers game. Sometimes you just got to play the game. Soon, I will show you whom to trust. Oh, so maybe you're being held back because you're afraid that you can't trust people. Well, they're saying, with Colette and with Kitsune, they're both saying you'll be able to detect who's on your side and who's not going to hurt you and who you can trust. You'll be able to see it in their eyes. You'll be able to feel it from them. The runner is in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. So maybe that's why you got stuck. Because you were running away from commitment or intimacy or getting too close to someone. So maybe, you know, you haven't conquered your fears. So maybe you should meditate and figure out what's holding you back and stop running. It's time to face your fears head on. You're up to the challenge. You're the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the hero of their own story. They're the conquering hero. They come back as, you know, like Six of Wands, like, you know, the victory after the battle. Three of Gabriel. Three of Pentacles. Prosperity arises from wise planning. Take time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So if you're hopeful about something, it's going to work out for you. But it's time to take the next step. I told you had to take action. I think it's important. You got to get yourself unstuck and you got to get moving. You're wasting time. You can go slow, but you got to get moving. That's what you need to know right now. You got to get moving. All right. Let your friends help you. Here you go. Reach out to your friends. Got some love here. Got Cupid here. So if you're looking for love, it's available to you. You just got to take some action. Got to get off the couch, right? Luck is on your side. Prosperity's coming in for you. Right? Some resolutions here of reconciliation. And then a sweet reward. So, I don't know. I think that's what you needed to hear right now. You need to get moving. You need to take action. You need to do something towards whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you haven't given up hope on, whatever it is you're looking to find, whatever you've been planning for, whatever you wanted to change. Get focused and make a move. Stop running. Alright, Pile 1, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for bearing with me with my throat chakra going all crazy. I have no idea what that's all about, but I appreciate you for listening. Until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2, if you chose the Blade, then this one's your reading. Thank you so much for bearing with my voice here, my throat chakra going crazy. Still acting up, believe it or not, but my guide said keep going, so I'm going to keep going. Here we go. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Chariot. Now, what is it that you need to know right now? You have some kind of a new beginning here. I think you have some kind of a surprise coming in. So I think the Page is coming in to offer you something here. Maybe offer you your cup of love. Or just to tell you some good news. You're the Queen of Wands. You know, you're amazing. I just have to, I really admire the Queen of Wands because she's got fire and she's got strength and she's got passion and she's got courage. She goes after her dreams and she makes them happen. So I think that's who you are. I think you're just all around great. But I think somebody's coming in to say, you know, let's start something new here. Could be a love interest. Or it could be some kind of new project or something that gets you excited. I do feel like it's going to be successful, whatever this new beginning is, because you know that you have choices. You're not caught in a cage. Like, you're not strapped down. Like, you can do anything you want. You kind of know it. So you're not afraid to take the chance because you know you have options. So but I do feel like this new start, whatever it is, it's going to work out for you. So I like it. Let's get some more cards. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Again, you're going to be successful in this new endeavor, whatever it is, whether it be a romantic connection or a job opportunity or some kind of fun new project. Opportunities are waiting for you. You have more than one. Like I said, you're not going to be afraid to take a risk because you know that if something doesn't work out, you got another opportunity. You got several doors that are just waiting for you to walk through them. Like, you have options, you have choices, which is a really great place to be, right? When you go through life and you have this, you could do what you want. You get to pick and choose because you have more than one option. You're not stuck. It's not your only option. It's a great feeling, and it makes you a little more fiery. It makes you a little more confident. Because if something doesn't work out, you can always switch gears. But if you focus and put your mind to something, you're going to be very, very successful. Because it says success assured with good plans and hard work. So, make sure you're focused. All right, let's get some more here. All right. 𝗕𝗓𝗢𝗧, she who regrets. Oh, batter, victory, and bitterness. All right, let's see what message 𝗕𝗓𝗢𝗧 wants to give you, because this message, the message of this card is to use caution in arguments. Okay, hang on, my foot's asleep. I gotta stand up. All right, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm standing. We all have disagreements in our lives. It is how we resolve those moments that define our future. How often have angry words been used as weapons before any attempt at a truce is made? Consider your speech carefully before you launch those arrows. Is it the right thing to do? Can you find another way to resolve the confrontation that doesn't involve the loss of a friend or self-respect? I think self-respect is more important. Before you send out a declaration of hostilities, look deeply into 𝗕𝗓𝗢𝗧's eyes and consider her regret. So this is saying that if you use harsh words or you have a sharp tongue towards somebody, you might regret it. You might feel like an ass for doing it. So it's saying, is there a better option? Can you walk away from it? Can you let the person know how you feel without giving them a tongue lashing? Sometimes you can. Sometimes it's just like a nasty look and a turn of the back. That'll get your point across. Sometimes you could just simply say you don't matter. I don't have time for you. This doesn't matter right now. So I would consider it. Even if they're name calling you, you could turn around and say, you look like the fool, or that's unprofessional, depending on where you're at. If you're in a professional setting, you could say, you're acting unprofessional, or you're acting like a fool. Or you could just simply say, think what you want. You don't matter. All right, so if somebody is getting under your skin sometime in the near future, keep that in mind. You don't want to look like a BS. Now, I think that's like something extra. That's like something like a situation that might come up for you. It may not. So if it does, you know how to handle it. But I don't really think it's tying into this new start or anything. Spirit guides. Yeah, I think you are connected. I think your spirit guides are leading you towards some opportunities here that might be really great for you. Even the opportunity to dress someone down, you know, that your guides might be guiding you towards a situation that, you know, a confrontation that needs to happen. Maybe your person needs to know that you're not going to tolerate their BS. You know, so it's that confrontation, even though it's not something that you want to deal with, it might be good. Maybe it's a lesson for the other person. So your spirit guides are definitely with you right now, and they are leading you through these different doors. Just always act in your highest good, because that's better karma for you, right? We don't need no negative karma coming back on us later, because it always does come back in one way or another. So stay true to you, stay positive as much as you can. I'm not saying let anybody walk on you. I'm not saying that. But shut it down if you can. All right, so let's see what else comes out here. Trust your vibes. Thank you, Angel. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So your angels and guides are going to be with you through any type of situation. I mean, they're always with you. But if you come across a negative situation, they're going to be right there by your side. So feel the army that you have beside you. Feel that strength. And that'll give you the confidence to handle it with grace. Because you know how you feel. And you know how you should act. You know how you want to feel inside. Right? So, trust the vibes you're getting. And if your vibes are saying, oh no, we don't want to go down that pathway because somebody down there is not so nice, then switch your path. Go a different direction. Right? Trust your vibes. They're with you. They're guiding you. They want to protect you. Connectivity, the jewel web. All right, so this is saying see all the pieces, you know, connecting the dots, seeing how we are all connected. So like I said, everything happens for a reason, and your guides might be guiding you down towards that confrontation. But you know what they want you to do is see the connectivity with that person with you. Are they really all that different from you? What they're experiencing and what they're feeling, is it different than how you would feel? Sometimes it is, but sometimes we're closer than you think. Sometimes we're more alike. But you know, so it's just saying connect the dots. You know, use that connectivity. We are all source energy. We are all made from the same stuff. You know, so we are all love and light in the end. We're nothing but positive energy, consciousness, source consciousness. So, you know, just, you know, when you look at people who are not very nice to us, or people we don't like very much, when you look at it like that, like, yeah, that's just another personality of God, it makes it a little bit more tolerable. You know, you can still keep your distance, but it just makes it a little more tolerable. Yeah, I don't like that personality. We're not going to go there. Little Alwyn, or Alwyn. Wisdom as light as a feather. See, I'm giving you some really good advice. And the thing is, you already know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So you have this wisdom within you too. So when a situation does arise, you're going to call on that inner wisdom, and you're going to call on your guides, and you're going to handle everything with grace. Because you're amazing. You are the Queen of Wands. And you know what? You only want the magic. You don't want all that negativity. So you're only going to take opportunities that make sense and that puts you in a positive light or does something beneficial for you. You know, if a negative person comes into your life and they're not beneficial to your life, why waste energy on them? Why bother? Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So, yeah, you are not going to tolerate this negativity in your life, and it's because you're healed, or you're still healing, but it's freedom from a toxic relationship. You don't need this person in your life, and you don't need to deal with their BS. You're just going to cut it out. Awesome. I don't know how this reading turned, because like these cards don't feel like they have anything to do with the second half. But that's okay, because we're going to take this new beginning. Because maybe this new beginning is like after a confrontation and after you know how to handle yourself. And now you're going to like have a very pleasant surprise here that's going to lead you to a lot of success. Or maybe this person's going to come in and apologize. I mean, the Page of Cups sometimes can be an apology. Maybe they're going to come in and apologize, but you're going to be like, you know what, fine, I accept your apology. I still don't want you in my life. You're toxic. So maybe this is just preparing you on how to deal with whatever situation comes up here. Seven of Raphael, which is 7 of Cups. You got it again here. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detox. Yeah. A need to get rid of people who don't need to be in your life, who are weighing you down or bringing you down, and take action towards something that you want. I really do feel like there's a new successful beginning here for you. I think that maybe, like maybe if you face your fear, you can get rid of that. And you can face this new beginning with confidence and joy and happiness and just be amazing. You are. You are the Queen of Wands. You're an amazing person. All right, let me pour you some charms. So I hope some of them messages is what you needed to hear. I hope some of it resonates. And, you know, take what you resonates and leave what doesn't. Get you some charms. You know, you're going in the right direction. I have a lot of confidence in you. I definitely want you on my side. There's some love here. And some soulmate energy. So, yeah. Sweep away the old. Make room for the new. But this life of yours, it does fit, look, new life, new beginning. It's going to be very abundant. It is. And it does feel like new life. It does feel like something's changed. Something's transformed. You might be traveling soon. Just putting that out there. But you are also the fox energy. And I love the fox energy because not only are they really cute, right? But they are smart, right? They know how to get what they want. And they don't give up. Like if something doesn't work, they switch tactics. They're smart. They're very smart. And they always figure it out. I think you will too. Got the elephant here, so trust that intuition of yours. And then finally you got the rhino. So be confident. Be brave. You know, and have a thick skin. Because, you know, sometimes other people's opinions really don't matter. Alright, Pile 2, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you for bearing with my voice. I don't know what's going on with this throat, but it seems to be getting a little bit better. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the Child, then this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. Thanks for bearing with my voice here. It's kind of weird, but it's still giving me some issues, but it is a little bit better. 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands. All right, let's see here. All right. So it feels like you're waiting to eat. I feel like you're waiting to hear something. You might be waiting to hear news on something or trying to decide what to do. You have all these plans here. You have all this excitement because you're making plans for the future, but like I feel like you can't move yet. I feel like you're kind of you're waiting on something here. And you're definitely all up in your head. You're trying to make a decision. Maybe what your next move is, I don't know, but you are really worried about it. You're worried about it, but yet you also are making exciting plans. So it's kind of like weird. You're also thinking about the past. Maybe that's what's got you stuck. Maybe that's why you're not moving. You know, this one, it's definitely going to need more cards because I haven't pinpointed this yet. It does kind of feel like, well, I know you have to make a decision. You absolutely have to make a decision on something coming up. And you're worried about this decision, right? You're worried about how it's going to go, what you should do, if you're going to make the right choice. But at the same time, you're already starting to plan for the future and what this, you know, after this decision's made, what this future is going to look like. But at the same time, you're remembering the past. So you're kind of like not really living in the now. You got too much focus on the future and too much focus on the past. So that's leaving you stuck. You're not really making a move. I like the fact that you have some plans, but I don't know. Let me get your cards. I was half standing, half sitting, and I was sorry, so I had to adjust myself here. Let's get some more cards. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Somebody's talking about you behind your back. Why, though? But you're going to be stepping into a new experience. So somebody's going to be talking about you, but why? But why? That's the key. Why are they going to be talking about you? I haven't figured that one out. Maybe it's about this, like, because I keep feeling you're waiting for news. So maybe they're talking about you behind your back because it's news you're waiting from, and they're trying to decide. They're trying to make the decision. I think you're worried. Actually, they're clearing it up for me a little bit here, where they're saying that you're worried about a decision that has to be made. And you're excited about the future, but you're also thinking about the past, and you're waiting to hear what this decision is. So they are talking about you behind your back. Probably some good, probably some bad. They're probably weighing the pros and cons on you. So, like, is this like a job you're waiting to hear from? Or maybe a raise? A promotion? You know, do we give this person a promotion? Do we make them the supervisor? And then, you know, they're probably weighing the pros and cons. So it would make sense that they're talking about you behind your back. But it looks like you might be getting it because you're stepping into a new experience. So if you are waiting for a decision on a job, then this is definitely your reading. But, you know, somebody could be trying to decide if they want to date you. So it could be a relationship thing, or somebody could try to decide if they want to take you back. It could be an ex. So it could go a lot of different ways. So you take it how it resonates for you. But I definitely think you're waiting to hear on a decision, and you're worried about this decision. You're worried. I don't think you should be, because I think you're going to be stepping into a new, well, it depends on what that experience is, right? I don't know. Let's get more cards. Let's see what we, let's see where this is going. This is making me laugh. Let's see. Yelena, she who knows. All right, let me read Yelena's message here. This card invites you to revisit a recent worry. Let your heart have reign, then engage your mind as well. Set both to working on the problem. When you use the multi-layered approach to issues, you may find an out-of-the-box solution. The balance is key with this card. All right. So look directly into the heart of the matter, then move up to your head. Move up to the head. Once you unearth the emotional and intellectual whys of the question, you will be able to see clearly the way to resolving it completely. Be open to all answers. So what are the intellectual clues telling you? What are the emotional clues telling you? So it's about figuring out the answer, not being scared or not worrying about the outcome of this decision. Because if you figure out, like, whatever you're worried about, like if you're worried that it's going to be a no, then what would your life look like then? What would be the outcome? Like, what would you have to do if it's a no? How would you go on? How would you move forward? You know? And if it's a yes, what's that going to look like? Same questions. So either way, it's just like research what you would do in either situation so you feel better about it, so you're not so stressed out. You know? So it doesn't matter. You know that you'll be fine either way. You might be disappointed if you want it to go a certain way, but you'll still be okay. Finding what you seek. So the answers are coming. They're coming. You're going to get your answers. They're coming. They're coming soon. Yep, Vita says, yep, that's right. You're coming soon. Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So you might have somebody who's talking about you, but you also have friends who are going to love you and support you and uplift you. So again, no matter what the outcome to the decision is, you're going to be just fine. You have people there who will support you in both aspects, you know, both ways. Good for you. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Alright, so we know we all have egos, right? And our egos are here for a reason. They protect us, right? They protect us from getting hurt, or they try to. Or they warn us on fear and danger, right? Or they don't want us to feel bad about ourselves, so they tell us that we're amazing even if we have a major mess up, right? So the ego not necessarily is a bad thing. It's when we let the ego, you know, control us, and we don't have control over it, that's when it can come, you know, get out of hand. But the egos are important. So this is just saying, keep the ego in check. It's here for a reason. You know, it's okay to feel fear, right? It's okay to feel fear. Face it. Face it. And like I said, break it down. What, you know, worst case scenario, what would happen? What would you do? Would it be terrible? Yeah, it would probably be terrible, but what would you do? You know, break it down so it's not so scary. And if the ego is telling you how amazing you are and that you're a great person and you got the decision that you wanted and you're so amazing, make sure that, you keep that in check, right? Nobody likes anybody who's cocky. We like confidence. We just don't like cockiness. So, your ego's here. Just keep it in check. That's all. Ego's not a bad thing. It's just sometimes we gotta get it under control. Where did that come from? Your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. Ah, there's your past. That's why that card came out. So somebody or something from the past is coming back. Is it coming back to haunt you, or is it coming back to support you? That's the question, right? It kind of feels positive. So, you might be getting an old friend who says, you know what? I'm here to support you. I'm here to, help you out. I'm here to lift you up. I think that's beautiful, and I think that's nice. All right. They're bringing somebody into your life again. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. All right. Now there's going to be some changes coming in. A surprise. Could be an epiphany. It says you're stepping into a new situation, so things could be changing for the best here. Doesn't matter. We know it's going to change. We're waiting on a decision. We know life is going to change. So this is just confirming it, that there's a change coming. All right. No big deal. Could be a little shocking, but you'll deal with it. You'll be okay. We're getting your Archangel card here. What is your final advice card? 5 of Gabriel, 5 of Pentacles. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So again, you're not alone. You're not gonna have to deal with any kind of challenge by yourself. Source is sending people in to help you and to surround you and to uplift you and support you. Okay? So whatever it is whatever challenge coming in, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. Don't feel like you're all alone in the world, because you're not going to be. You're going to be okay. All right. I do sense some fear here. I do sense your anxiety, but conquer it. All right? Transform it. Transcend it. Face those fears. Love could be in the air for you. All right, this person that's coming back could be a love interest. But look, it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine with this. Okay, you can't see these. I'll bring this over. Maybe this will be a little bit better. You got the star there. It's your time to shine. Don't hold on to any of the negative too tightly. We're going to let it go. Don't hold on to the fears. Let's loosen the grip on them. You can face this. You got what it takes. Something is definitely changing. But we know this, so we can handle it. Your angels will be here with you, walking you through it. They'll be by your side. They'll be there supporting you. For some reason, I really think that this is going to be a positive change for you. I think it's going to leapfrog you ahead of where you've been, of where you're going. I think it's a big step forward for you. And you'll be able to see clearly. So you're not going to have any confusion. You're going to be okay. You're going to have the knowledge. And you're going to be making wise decisions from now on because you're smart. And you're going to be using logic. So whatever challenge you are facing, stay strong. Face that fear of yours. because I feel like you're going to come out very successful. Alright, pile 3, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the circle, then this one is your reading. Thank you for bearing with me and my, throat chakra, whatever's going on here. It's much better, but it's still giving me a little bit of issues. Anyway, here we go. Ace of Cups. Nice. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. The Lovers. 9 of Swords. Oh, what is this about? Alright, right off the bat, this is what I'm getting. I don't know if this is going to be your story or not, but it might change. Let me just tell you what I got. First story. You found somebody to love, but you weren't sure if that's what you wanted. So you walked away from it. But then you really wanted your lover back. And you're now all confused. Or you know that they're your soulmate, and you're confused because you walked away from them. That's what I got right off the bat. I mean, boom, boom, boom. Let's dive a little deeper here. So 7 of Pentacles is trying to decide if something is worth it or not. Do you keep putting energy into something, or do you walk away? So it kind of looks like you walked away, or you're going to walk away. But is this a new love? Is this somebody you just found love with? Is this a new love situation? Or something, this soulmate connection. This is because you were thinking about your soulmate. You want your soulmate. You don't want this new love. You're kind of all confused. I kind of feel like you want the past. I feel like you have a new situation, but you really want the past. And that's just causing you to lose sleep because you miss somebody. That's what it feels like. But, I'm going to ask my guides if that's not the story to help me see the true story here. But, goodness. That's what I'm getting. So, let's see if we can figure out your fears here. Let's get some more cards. I feel like you went in a different direction. I feel like you found something new to love, but yet you can't stop thinking about your soulmate and what was. And you don't know what to do now. You just don't know what to do. Compliments from an admirer. A wish is granted. Alright, pile 4. I think you need to figure out what you truly want and stop being afraid. I know that's easy for me to say, but for some reason I'm getting they feel the same way about you. They still love you, too. And your wish will be granted if you want to go back. If this is a go-back situation, it might not be. But you ran. I feel like you ran. And now you're beating yourself up over it. I have no idea. Let's get some more cards. Let's see if we get some more clarity. I like that wishbone. That's really good news. You're going to get a wish come true. So things should work out for you regardless. She who aches. Sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal, perpetua. Yeah, you know you made a mistake. You know it. The message of this card is that you may be mired in your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you're doing the work that must be done so that you can escape this wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you want to write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They can come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. Alright, so this isn't saying you're going back. This is just saying that, deal with your grief. Who are you missing? Wow. Alright. Let's see. Clarity. Yeah, it's because now you see things clearly. Now that you got out, now that you're so far out of it, you can see it for what it was or what it is and what it could have been or what it will be. You have clarity now. You know. And that worries you. Because you know what you want, but how do you get it back? If it's that scenario. Now, that's a scenario I keep coming back to. I don't know why. I guess because of the Eight of Cups. That's why. That's what that Eight of Cups is telling me. You walked away from something that you shouldn't have walked away from. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for blessings in my life. Like, you have blessings to be grateful for. Like, you do. You might not be seeing them right now because you're all in your feels. But you have things to be grateful for. So maybe if you start focusing on gratitude and focusing on what you do have, you won't be focused on what you don't have anymore. Still not saying for sure that you're getting it back. I mean, I like the fact that your wish will be granted, but your wish could be just that you feel better about the situation. Not necessarily that you're... This person was definitely a soulmate. They were definitely a soulmate. They were part of your ancestor tribe here. That's why you feel the loss so deeply, because you're connected. You guys are soulmates. And I think your ancestors are trying to help you with this situation. They're either trying to help you move forward or overcome your grief here. This is pretty specific, so again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Dragonfly Mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. Well, here's your wish granted. So maybe you are getting something really positive out of this. Could it be forgiveness? I'm feeling a lot of guilt, like a lot of regret. Keys on a ring. Many options, decisions. And stringing along a one-night stand. You have options. You can open different doors with those keys. So you're not really stuck. You do have options. It's just, what option are you going to take? And that's what's got you full of fear here. That's what's got you full of stress. What door are you going to open? Kind of feel like you opened Pandora's box here. Or you did, and now you regret it. Chariot. Determination, self-control, career advancement, acknowledge of success by others. So, all right, you're going to have some kind of success come in. You are going to have a wish come true, and you are attracting good news. So, I think you're getting lucky, Pile 4. I think things are going to really work out for you, the kind of the way that you want them to. Let me pull you some charms. I'm going to move that down so I can put the charms there. Pie. You're going to get your slice of the pie. There's more than enough to go around. Now, that doesn't mean you're getting the old piece back. It means that there's a piece for you. So, your wish come true could be, you know, like say this is a love situation. And you're thinking about your lover, your soulmate. Well, a new soulmate could be coming in. Doesn't have to be the old one coming back. It could be a new one coming in. You're still getting your piece of the pie. You're still getting the love that you want. It just looks differently than you thought it would. But a change is definitely happening for you. But you got the needle, so it looks like you could mend things. You really could. I don't know. You got a party. Somebody's birthday. Is it somebody's birthday? I kind of feel like you might be celebrating somebody's birthday. If not, you're celebrating something. Cupid's here. I don't think you're getting messages from beyond the grave here. I definitely think somebody from the other side is trying to give you some ancestral wisdom here. Trying to guide you. You're the camel. You don't give up. You persevere. Be strong. Be courageous. Be brave. You got support. Now, it's a teddy bear. I feel that, to me, the teddy bear in this is that you're afraid. You're going to be like hugging that teddy bear for comfort because you're afraid. I understand, but you're going to be successful. So let's focus on that and count our blessings. All right, Pile 4. I hope it all works out for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.